If you're thinking about making the move to the South Charlotte area and you're looking for a community that has that mix of family-friendly vibe, the amenities, the things to do in a community with all the green space you don't typically see in a lot of neighborhoods, well, you come to the right place because we're going to talk about the one and only Providence Plantation in the southeast part of Charlotte. So stick around because we're going to talk all things Providence Plantation. Providence Plantation, one of the most popular communities in really all of South Charlotte. Located right on the 485 Providence Road area. You're just minutes from the Matthews area, as well as about 10 to 15 minutes from SouthPark, 25 to 35 minutes from Uptown. You are really close to a lot of things to do, whether it's shopping, you have the Arboretum, Waverly, so much shopping right there, but the location is super important for the shopping amenities, but also if you're into the outdoors, you have Colonel Beatty Park, literally a stone's throw from the entrance to Providence Plantation, as well as the McAlpine Greenway. If you're into walking, taking hikes, all of those things are just minutes from the Providence Plantation area. So that's really one of the biggest bonuses of being right in the Providence Plantation area. Proximity to so many things to do in such a great area that we're going to talk even more about. Before we actually take a tour of the neighborhood and the community, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know all things going on in the South Charlotte area, the communities, the neighborhoods, the schools, everything going on, make sure you like and subscribe. Click that little bell so you'll be the first to know as we release new videos on South Charlotte all the time. I'm Steve Jarrell with the Longleaf Group here at eXp Realty. I love working and helping with people just like you every single day. So make sure to reach out. All of our information is below. With all that said, let's jump back in and let's talk Providence Plantation. Providence Plantation is a true South Charlotte classic with over 1,400 homes in this community. Think Queens Road, the Myers Park area vibe, but with a little more elbow room and green space that you're gonna find in the Myers Park area. You have a wide range of homes, different style homes. You're not gonna see the cookie cutter lots or home styles. They really range the whole spectrum of types of homes on as little as a half acre up to over 2 acres on some of these homes. So you have space in these communities. There's a voluntary HOA that we'll talk about that really leaves the community, the homeowners, the flexibility to have that non-HOA community. And you'll see all sorts of style homes, as I mentioned, that are still very well maintained in this community. What really makes this community special is the sense of pride that the residents have for the Providence Plantation community. You'll see a broad range of individuals, families in the community, longtime homeowners. You'll see families taking a stroll along the very walkable community, strollers with babies, moms going for runs. It is just a great community that really has a sense of pride for the upkeep, the green space, all things that really make it such an attractive community, both for people living here, for buyers looking to come into the area with the appreciation of homes. So Providence Plantation is definitely a very special place for a number of reasons: location, but also that sense of community and green space. So as we look at the real estate market in the Providence Plantation community, you're gonna see a range of prices really from the high 700s to 1.2 to 1.3 million. Really depends on obviously the home, the size, the location, all of those things, but you are gonna be dealing in at least that price point. On the smaller side of homes, you'll see 2,500 square feet all the way up to 6,000 square feet with larger garages, screened porches, just a really nice designed home that you're not gonna see today as far as new construction goes. It's really a broad range of homes, but these are not, as I mentioned earlier, those cookie cutter type of homes. Providence Plantation is a larger community, as I mentioned, with over 1,400 homes in the community with larger lots. So you're covering a lot of space overall. For tax purposes, most of the Providence Plantation area has Mecklenburg taxes, but there are some parts of the Providence Plantation area that are just outside of that Mecklenburg area. So there are some parts that have lower taxes because Mecklenburg taxes are higher when you're comparing to Union County, South Carolina, some of those others, but for the most part, you're dealing with Mecklenburg area taxes. As far as the family-friendly vibe we're talking about, not just have to do with the people and things to do in the community, it's also the schools. One of the most sought after schools and zonings of schools falls within the Providence Plantation neighborhood, and that entails schools like from the elementary level. You have Providence Spring, which is a 10 out of 10 on greatschools.org and niche.com. You have Crestdale Middle School, and then the highly acclaimed Providence High School, which is absolutely top-notch in rankings, right within the zoning for Providence Plantation, which is one of the big reasons it is so desirable to be in this community, especially as a family with children looking to get into a top school district. If you're into activities, whether that's sports or just wanting to be involved in the community, the Providence Plantation Racquet and Swim Club is there for you. It's voluntary, but there are a ton of things going on with this club, which is whether it's, like I mentioned, activities. They have a junior size Olympic pool. There's 8 tennis courts, pickleball courts, activities going on within the clubhouse. There's just a variety of things going on with the club. They have a junior swim club, the Piranhas. So there are a lot of things going on within the community and within the clubhouse right there in Providence Plantation. And if you're into activities outside of just the racquetball club and the clubhouse there, one of my favorites, I'm also a member of the YMCA, the Brace Family YMCA, which is literally just a couple of minutes from Providence Plantation. And there's a whole set of additional activities, childcare. If you're not familiar with the YMCA, it's a membership-based activities and all sorts of things in the YMCA here. And it's a big one and a great place to take advantage of within minutes of the Providence Plantation community. So just a few items to note about the Providence Plantation that you should know before moving into the community or starting to explore. Number one, the HOA is voluntary, but there are CCRs or restrictions that the neighbors and that everybody takes part in to really help keep the community such a well-maintained and guidance for what you can or can't. So the homes are attractive and appreciate, which is what you would expect for such a beautiful community. Also, you're gonna see that homes that are built between the 80s and 90s in the community, if you are looking to buy in the community, it's really important to know that there will be things that with older homes that come up on inspection. So it's not uncommon for things to pop up on some of the older homes in the community. And then finally, one of the things that you notice as you're walking through the community, although it's super walkable and people are constantly going back and forth on the streets and taking runs or walks, there really aren't many sidewalks. There aren't any sidewalks in the community. It's a very street paved type of community, but very walkable, but you're just not gonna see a whole sidewalk type of community in the Providence Plantation neighborhoods. Well, thank you for taking a tour with me of the charming Providence Plantation community. Make sure you reach out if you have any questions about Providence Plantation or just what it's like to live in the South Charlotte area, whether you're looking to make the move in the next 6 days or 6 months. Absolutely love helping people every single day. So make sure you reach out, put all your information or your contact or questions below in the comments below. Until next time, we'll see you then.